I don't. Dark side. I've gone to the dark side. Got about a minute, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes. We're live at 3 o'clock, top of the hour, 3 o'clock. Okay, so we're gonna start a minute early. I'm still getting used to the software, so again, bear with me. This is day 3 of me going live, so I'm still learning. And I do need to get a stream deck because I feel like that would be easier. I apologize for the audio. I am gonna get a mic, but we need these things to go down. Anyway, so I'm a night person, in case you didn't know. So I do a lot of reading late at night, and uh, this two suns thing, the response has been kind of overwhelming. My inbox, it's kind of crazy right now with people giving me pictures, asking questions, giving me their commentary. My Facebook friends have chimed in also. Um, with a couple of responses that I kind of had to respond to last night because I really didn't think that they were plausible. So let's just punch up this. Okay, so this is my new background. You can clearly see two suns. I posted a reel yesterday. If you haven't seen that reel, go see it. It's very clear. And there's two different videos there for you to look at. So if you haven't seen the reel, go check out the reel because it's pretty amazing, honestly. Um, okay, so two suns. What could it be? Um, I'm gonna just switch this out quick. Okay. This phenomenon has been seen all over the world. It's not just here. Australia, Europe, China, they're all seeing the same anomaly. And this conspiracy theorist people think it's Bunt. I think that's the name. I think that's what I read last night. Um, do I think it's a second planet? I do because it looks pretty solid to me. This is just me, okay? This is my opinion. Everybody's entitled to their opinion and feedback. So, um, I think it's an anomaly that we haven't been able to explain. And I'm just going to read to you something that I found last night, and I'm going to read it verbatim. And I'm sorry, I got to look over there, but it is actually from MSNBC, and it is from uh, a person in the astronomy field. And this is what he had to say. And this is, I'm going to read it verbatim. Okay. Are you ready? In terms of an optimal explanation, he said, you would have to assume it's the particles of ice or something in the atmosphere aligned in such a way that it refracted the sunlight in a very small angle, but only in one direction. It would require some fairly particular characteristics. Several related optical effects are fully explained by science, right? Sundogs, sunset mirages, sun pillars, sun halos are all relatively common and well understood, but not this effect. Goes on to say it's very intriguing. So science cannot explain this. So we're left guessing. Science thinks that it might be something, a weird refractory of crystals in such a way that it's I don't know, but I'm just telling you what I'm reading. So I was up late last night, 2 in the morning, and I came across that article, and it kind of explained, but kind of didn't explain. Yes, is a good way to explain it to me. Um, so um, astronomy wise, I mean, if you think about it, it's not Mars, it's not Venus, it's not definitely not Mercury. There are no other planets. I mean, that I was taught in school. I mean, we all take basic astronomy, right? So um, we all take basic astronomy, but did you know that we actually have two moons? I'm going to say it out loud. We have two moons. Do you know that? I didn't know that until recently when we started getting these sightings of a second moon. Do you do you remember these posts on TikTok and all the other? I'd love to hear from you. If you have some pictures of that second moon, please send them to me. I would love, love, love to see them. I love this stuff, so this is literally enjoying my life, honestly. Oh, off, off. Okay. Next slide. That's what we just read. Okay. Let's talk second moon. That's it's called an astral body. But that is, in fact, a second moon. Um, some theorize that it was a chunk of the moon, or it was an asteroid that got caught up in the gravitation. Um, Again, what I do late at night. So I'm just going to read you this article quick. You can see it right here. I'm going to say the name, and I'm probably going to freaking kill it. It's called Kimonos Alawala. It's a lunar-like astrobody that seems to accompany our planet in our astrological cycle. The moon is more accurately defined as a quasi-satellite. So the satellite grounds, right? Grounds the Earth. That's what we see, right? The body is observed a few weeks each April and has an orbital pattern very similar to our own, with a year just a few hours longer than Earth's. Earth's mini moon was first spotted in 2016 in Hawaii. That's how I got that Hawaiian name. So, in case you didn't know, and hopefully I'm educating you a little bit, we actually have a second moon that is visible in April. Did you know that? I didn't know this. So that's right. That's kind of cool. right? Sorry, I'm just playing. Okay, so on to our next and main little story. Let's get rid of that. See what I mean? I need this Steam Deck so I can. Okay, so while I was up late last night, I cruised across this video, and I'm gonna pop it up here, right? And so you can see it, and then I'm gonna pop it up full screen. This is literally a couple of days ago. This is a UFO caught in Ventura, California, 719. So yesterday, yesterday, somebody's coming out of a Target. So you can see this video. It's a bright light, and if you haven't seen my reels, you should really go back and look at a couple of them um, because that color seems to show up a lot. Um, that looks like one UFO, but we have seen where one bright light splits off into three bright lights, and it's a triangle. Um, what do you think? Um, Hold on, I'm gonna punch this up full screen for you, so check it out. Hold on one sec. We're gonna pop it up and go. So this has sound, so you can hear the person's actual audio of the person.
What the fuck?
Is that an airplane? I don't know what that is. So I'll play it one more time for you. Can't. There you go. So this person come out of Target, and this is what he sees in Ventura, California. What is that?
What the fuck?
Okay, so um, it's worth noting that we are seeing a lot of activity. I guess I'm gonna call it activity because it seems like UAPs, UFOs, it's like a daily occurrence right. Um, and then the sun thing and moon thing, and I think that's a separate issue, but I feel like it has something to do with the whole that's going on. I don't know about you, but every day seems like there's something new. And I wonder kind of what it is. What do you think? Do you think we're seeing an increase in UFO activity because something's coming? Um, do you think our government? So I posted another reel about Chuck Schumer in New York. I live right over in Massachusetts, so Chuck Schumer is kind of the man this way. And he proposed a bill to the Pentagon spending bill. I don't know if you saw that or not. Um, so basically, he wants to make the Pentagon declassify all UFO threats, and does have bipartisan support with some Republicans that are blowing it. And we are actually having hearings July 26th. And I'm going to cover that because I think it's important for people to pay attention to this stuff. So, July 26th, we're going to have a committee hearing. They're going to call witnesses, and I think we're going to try and get to the bottom of this. Now, this is kind of my commentary on what's going on with government. So, um, the government, um, senators don't do things unless they are, uh, how do I put this mildly, pushed to do them. If it doesn't involve money, if it doesn't involve power, it doesn't involve corporate America, um, I feel like they're being pushed to do something. And I feel like disclosure is coming. I think disclosure is going to happen in my lifetime. I'm 52, and I grew up in the 70s, and I grew up with the television shows where they investigated and then they tried to disprove all these UIPs back in the 70s. So um, now it's harder for them to hide because we all, again, thank you, Steve Jobs, for doing this. we all have these high-tech computers in our pocket, and we're able to record things that we weren't able to do before. So, like I say, I mean, it's the sun. I mean, in the 70s, what are you going to say to that? Oh, I saw two suns. I mean, this is evidence. I mean, look at that. I mean, how can you dispute what you're seeing? Um, I I do want to point out a couple of things about the code. So one is my job here. This is my job as a content. It's to bring things to you that are questionable, that I myself are curious about. And when I mean curious about, I mean I'm curious about two suns. I'm curious why I was never taught about the celestial body we're calling a mini me. I am curious about UFOs. I am curious about Roswell. I'm curious about our, our media, how they present things. I don't know if I can punch this up quick, but we have been inundated, at least since I was a kid, of uh, sci-fi movies, extraterrestrials. So we have been programmed to be kind of numb to it. Um, and I feel like that is kind of on purpose. I know that's a conspiracy theory on its own. Maybe I'll dive into Hollywood and UFOs at some point, but I feel like things are, well, a little weird right now. So uh, that may be another, I want to say, live show for another day. So today I wanted to come on. I want to talk about two things. I want to talk about astronomy. I want to talk about some of the things that I got in my inbox. And I wanted to touch base on the inbox issue because look, since I have gotten 17,000 followers, I have gotten overwhelming responses, and I am not used to the attention. So a couple of things that I wanted to bring to light. And I thank everybody who sent me pictures of two suns. I think everybody that sent me links. I welcome alternate theories. Um, but what I don't welcome is unfounded remarks, meaning that if you really think about this issue, uh, anyway, two suns, right? So if you Google astronomy, um, don't inbox me saying, "Hey, that's Mercury," or "Hey, that's Mars." When we both know it's not. I think people are programmed because they don't want to like open their eyes, and that's clearly not Mars. And clearly not. I don't know about you, but when you can see Jupiter in the sky next to the North Star, remember this, in astronomy, right? It's just this little light in the sky. Um, and it's not that size. So, could it be any of that? I don't think it's any of that. Let's see. I really love some comments. I haven't garnered much of anybody coming online and asking questions because I would love some questions. Um, let's what else can we talk about before we end? So I just want to come up here. It's about 15 minutes in. I'm going to try and do these kind of short podcasts, bring up a couple of things. I will post another reel probably later today. I do have something interesting to post. If you're not following, I just created a YouTube channel. It's called The Unknown Podcast Live. I will be promoting that at some point. Right now, I'm just trying to get on over there. At some point, I may enter the TikTok arena, but right now, this is what we got. So if you're watching, thank you. If you have questions, please feel free. I love questions. I love comments. Um, yeah. Anyway, so I'm going to continue drinking my coffee. Oh, by the way, I usually go to bed around 2:30 in the morning. I don't know why, but I find it relaxing to read late at night. So you'll see me perusing the internet literally at 2:30 in the morning. If you're a Facebook friend, you're going to see me online, and I'm actually on. So That being said, don't be afraid to inbox me. I'll probably repost this on YouTube just because I'm trying to get all my content out there. If you have any video, any show ideas, anything that can spice this up, I would love to hear from you. I do have an email set up, and the email is tips@questionreality.social. Again, one more time, tips@questionreality.social. I check that probably once a day. If you have a video, if you have a show idea, if you want to come on and have a conversation, we can do live interviews here. So if you're up for that, I would love to chat. I'd love to do my first one-on-one camera with somebody. I think all you have to have is, in terms of like the software here, is have a computer with a mic and camera, or I think that you can even use an iPhone, but I'm not sure. Anyway, that's it for today. It's about we got like I'll stop at 3:20. So um, just to reiterate, let's see if I can punch this up. I don't know why I keep punching up my little camera frame for some reason. Um, it's that one. I am gonna put this one up one more time. Just no, not that one. Not that one. Oh, actually, it is that one. Rid of that one and punch it. Okay. So I just want to watch this one more time. I will probably do a TikTok about this. Oh, this later today, just so it's out there so you can watch it. I might see if anybody else in the area of Ventura, California, posted something similar, so maybe I can get some different angles. Last thing before I let you go, my next podcast and official podcast will be next Wednesday, and I will do uh, a live stream to I think multiple social media platforms. I might do Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter all at once. So it's going to be streaming live. We're going to be talking about triangle UFOs. I know you're probably shaking your head. Triangle UFOs. I have some video, not just from one person, but about 4 different sources, different angles of the same sighting over the Pentagon. Um, yeah, we're gonna talk about that too. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you on the flip side. Wow, on the flip side, and please inbox me with all your info. That'd be great. Alrighty, talk to you later. Thanks for watching. If you see this on a replay, thanks again.